चाय पीने का मज़ा ही कुछ और है। और अगर कोई मेहमान साथ हो तो मज़ा दो गुना हो जाता है। सो गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। आज हमारा दूसरा एपिसोड है चाय पे चर्चा का, और मैं अपनी चाय के साथ यहाँ पे एक ऐसे व्यक्ति के साथ चर्चा के लिए तैयार हूँ जिनके साथ पिछले कुछ हफ्तों पहले जब हमने बात की थी कॉफ़ी एट होम ये प्रोग्राम में, तो बड़ा ही धूम मचाया उस इंटरव्यू ने। काफ़ी दुनिया में ये वो इंटरव्यू घूम के मेरे पास भी आया था, और मुझे ऐसा लगा कि जहाँ वो इंटरव्यू ज़रा अलग सोच में था, क्यों ना हम ये जो चाय पे चर्चा है इसमें उनको फिर से बुलाया जाए। सो फॉर दोज पीपल who are cannot understand Hindi, this show basically is meant to be in English, so Hindi and English. So I'm ready with my tea, but in just a few weeks back we had an interview with this guy that we are going to have today as a guest, and it was an amazing interview, and this interview really spread like wildfire around the world, from Malaysia and India, Pakistan, UAE, everywhere it went. I got so many calls, I got so many messages. So did our social jockeys like Sohail Lambe, who posted that video on his YouTube channel, and he got around a lakh plus views. So definitely this man has something very powerful to share, and we will try to get him today on the show. And you all know who he is because we have run the promo. आप लोगों को सबको पता है कौन है। इनका नाम है डॉक्टर ईपन कोशी। और शो शुरू करने के पहले उनके बारे में थोड़ा सा एक टीज़र। लेट्स वॉच अ स्मॉल टीज़र अबाउट डॉक्टर ईपन कोशी। ओके, ये थे हमारे डॉक्टर ईपन कोशी। केरला से बिलोंग करते हैं एंड सर्जन है, और उनकी एक अलग ही फ़िलासफ़ी है लाइफ की, और बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग फ़िलासफ़ी है। इसके बारे में जानने में मज़ा आएगा और चर्चा करने में तो और भी मज़ा आएगा चाय के साथ। तो आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है, अगर आपने ठीक से देखा होगा तो ये है टॉपिक लंबी ज़िंदगी के लिए। So today we're going to have a special guest, Dr. Epen Koshi, and he's there right now in Nigeria, so I'll have to give him a call. And he hails from Kerala, but he has a very interesting philosophy of living. And if you have seen the promo, I've talked about the difference between a sprinter and a marathoner. A sprinter runs a short distance in a short period of time. A marathoner runs a long distance in a long period of time, and he believes that this life is like a marathon. You have to live long. You have to live long, really long. So without further wasting any time, I will give him a call. अभी मैं उनको फ़ोन करूँगा। मुझे नाइजीरिया फ़ोन करना पड़ेगा। ये एक स्काइप कॉल होता है, मुझे उसको एडजस्ट अभी लगाना पड़ेगा। तो प्लीज़ होल्ड ऑन टिल आई गिव हिम अ कॉल। कोशिश मैं कर रहा हूँ, कॉल जा रहा है लेकिन उठा नहीं रहे हैं। हम कोशिश करेंगे, तब तक आप टीज़र भी देखो, मैं फ़ोन भी करता हूँ वापस। यस फ्रेंड्स, वी हैव डॉक्टर ईपन कोशी विद अस। हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं चाय पे चर्चा के लिए। स्पेशल रिगार्ड्स फ्रॉम इंडिया। नमस्ते एंड वेलकम बैक टू आवर सेकंड मीटिंग, वर्चुअल मीटिंग। डॉक्टर, हाउ आर यू? हाउ आर थिंग्स इन नाइजीरिया?
Thank you very much, Dr. Savera. I'm very happy to be with you again. Things are fine here.
So how are things in Nigeria?
Lots of water has gone under the bridge after our last talk. There are lots I can share with you of what is happening here and my take on what is going on now.
Great. So this, this is a English show, means Hindi and English. I don't know how much Hindi. How do you know Hindi?
I do. I will try.
थोड़ा.
हाँ, मैं कोशिश करेंगे।
अरे वाओ, that will be great because this is a English show and इसमें क्या होता है कि हम लोग काफ़ी लोग हैं, इंडिया, बांग्लादेश, पाकिस्तान, नेपाल, यहाँ पे भी काफ़ी लोग हैं जो सुनना चाहते हैं आपको। Last time our show was more in English, I was translating in Hindi, but this we will give preference to both languages equally. Wherever it is necessary, we will translate in Hindi, and whatever language it is comfortable, we'll keep in that flow. Okay, so basically I'll tell you what is Chai Pe Charcha. ये क्या program है? What is this program? Chai Pe Charcha means the most common things, the discussions that happen in India are over a chai. You see on any mohalla, the people sit and discuss, they discuss about life, they discuss about situations. तो ये चाय पे चर्चा बहुत होती है, and our Prime Minister Modi also does a program called Chai Pe Charcha, so why not we?
Yes.
So that is how we brought you, and our first show that we did together, the Coffee at Home, it was a fantastic, we did a casual talk, but it had a very dramatic effect on the people around, whoever watched it. I got calls from the Dr. Kurian from who is from South, and he's the Padma Bhushan awardee, as you said. I got a lot of reporters asking your numbers. I had to give them because I had to send all those people to you, and I'm sure your life is also changed after that interview. Please, can you add something?
Yes, I agree. Thank you very much. I agree.
So, Doctor, we are talking today, we were discussing while we were making the promo, we were talking about a marathoner and a sprinter. Yes. And I said a sprinter runs a short distance in a short period of time, a marathoner runs a long distance in a long period of time, and life for Epen Koshi is a long life to be lived in a long way, in a long time frame. So these are the secrets as a marathoner. Can you add something about your marathon part of your life, just a little, before we start the question answer session?
Sure. Actually, every time you run a marathon, it is a spiritual journey. It is very much a spiritual journey. As you go on past the 10-kilometer stage, past the 15-kilometer stage, you go into areas of transcendental meditation. The same thing you get in your run. And it is only a person who has run a marathon can understand what I'm saying. But having said that, life is a marathon for everybody who is born on earth. Okay, we know the start point, but we do not know the end point. But today in our discussion, I will tell you how we can prolong our endpoint and make it a marathon really, and live life to the full, to the very last day. It is very, very possible.
Wow, that's very, very promising words coming from Dr. Epen Koshi, saying that this life is like a marathon. You need to complete the race, live to the fullest, and maximum you can achieve from this life is through only and only through if you complete the race, not halfway through. And so he's going to give us a lot of insight. But as usual, we are going to go into the question answer session, and this time Chai Pe Charcha pe, we don't have 5, we have only 3, because there are other things also we are going to do in this Chai Pe Charcha. Only 3 questions, okay?
Sure.
So, ईपन कोशी के साथ हमारी बातें चालू रहेगी, और इस बार 5 सवालों के बदले में हम चाय पे चर्चा पे सिर्फ 3 सवाल लेंगे। 3 सवालों के साथ साथ उनके पास से बहुत सुनेंगे। तो पहला वाला सवाल मेरा वही रहेगा जो पिछली बार था, एंड सॉरी, दैट वाज द क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. Okay, question number 1 I think so got changed. I have come up with question number 3, pulled up wrongly. Okay, so give me 1 minute, I pull up the right question for you. Till that time, can you just tell me what is the situation with the COVID-19? Last time we discussed, what is your take on it even now? What do you think?
Yes, I will tell you. While you come up with a question, I will tell you what is happening here in my part of the world, in Nigeria and in Africa in general. When we talked last time, I had said, there are a lot of cases coming in. Lots of things happened after that. My own hospital was sealed because we had a lot of patients who were positive and some staff were positive. So our hospital was closed, and I'm still closed. We are on lockdown now. I'm not going to hospital. But however, unlike what we see in the West, none of these patients of ours and our staff, none of them went into a later phase where you need a ventilator, where your lungs are compromised. Everybody here is recovering. For the entire country of Nigeria, there are only less than 60 deaths so far in this huge populous nation. Of course, the government is doing a good job with the social distancing and whatever the world is doing, we are doing here. But our deaths are minimal, which is what I will come to shortly. And I think this is what is happening even more so in our neighboring countries and in the entire African continent.
Yeah,
I'll wait for your first question.
Yeah, I think I've misplaced the slide, but this question was the same thing. My question was very simple.
Okay.
What is your take on COVID-19 at the present situation? Can you, like last time, you were very, very confident about not to fear this thing, and we need to build our stuff.
Yes.
So please, can you just add a little more on that?
Sure. Thank you very much. See, the COVID pandemic, nobody is talking about my point I'm coming to, but I will tell you, it has given us the immune status of the world. Okay. What I mean is, when we talked last time, the prediction was for at least 1 crore deaths in the Indian subcontinent and millions of deaths in Africa. But it is not happening. So while the first world, the United States, France, Italy, Belgium, they are all seeing maximal deaths. The COVID virus has given us the immune status of the world. Nobody is talking about it, but the writing is very clear. The writing is very clear. It all boils down to the immune nutrition, the lifestyle which is positive for immunity, and a lifestyle that is negative for immunity. And in those countries where the immune nutrition-based life is lacking, the deaths are more. So the time has come really for the Western doctors to come to countries like India and learn from our way of life, from our immune-filled nutrition, and from Ayurveda and Siddha. I think the opposite of Plab today should take over, and opposite of islets, they should learn some Sanskrit, some Malayalam, some Hindi, and learn from our Ayush doctors. And we also should take a trip to the tribal people on the majestic Congo River or the Nile River, where alkalinity and immune nutrition is a way of life. We have to learn a lot. So I think right now the first world has become ulta. The first world is what we thought was the third world, and the third world is really the first world. And the immune system, Dr. Savera, is way beyond any system of the body. Our nervous system is a brain with a lot of electrical impulses. It works for 10 hours and has to sleep for 8 hours. Okay, and our moods, we get depressed, and the brain is so moody, and the cardiovascular system is just a pump full of energy, pumping blood everywhere. But the immune system is way above. If you can consider any physical part of our body as our soul, it has to be the immune system. It is the essence of life. And there is so much we need to know, and so much I can talk about the immune system. I shall probably come on in further on in our talk. So if there is anything to go by to decide which is the first world or which is the best, it is the immune status. And that is what the COVID virus is revealing to us. The writing is very clear. Nobody is talking about it.
So let me just translate that quickly into Hindi. Dr. Epen Koshi का कहना ये है कि ये जो कोविड वायरस आया, ये इसने हमें इस दुनिया का टेस्ट करवा के दिया है, इस दुनिया की इम्यूनिटी का टेस्ट करवा के दिया। आज तक ये माना जाता था कि ये जो तीसरे देश माने जाते थे, जो पिछड़े देश माने जाते थे, जैसे अफ्रीका हो गया, इंडिया हो गया, एशिया में के कोई भी देश हो गया, इनको ये माना जाता था कि ये पिछड़े हैं, इनकी रोग क्षमता, जो रोग प्रतिकार क्षमता कम है, और जब ऐसा पैंडेमिक आएगा तो यहाँ सबसे ज्यादा लोग मरेंगे, करोड़ों में मरेंगे। लेकिन जो रेशियो अभी दिखाई दे रहा है, मतलब उन्होंने खुद नाइजीरिया का भी स्टेटस बताया, और उन्होंने हम खुद इंडिया और बाकी लोग भी देख रहे हैं, ये खेल ही पूरा बदल गया है। अब आप जाके देखो इटली, जर्मनी, स्पेन, यूएसए, यहाँ पे ये इस वायरस का हाहाकार मचा हुआ है। क्यों? क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ गलत हो रहा है उनके पास से, और वो शायद उनके खाना पीना रहना की वजह से है। और ये डॉक्टर ईपन कोशी का कहना है कि ये जो टेस्ट है, ये जो कोविड वायरस ने करके दिखाया कि कहीं ना कहीं अभी जागो, दुनिया ने जागना चाहिए, कि जाके आना चाहिए वापस इस ऐसी दुनिया को जहाँ जिस चीज़ को तुम भूल रहे हो, जैसे भारतीय संस्कृति होगी या एशियन संस्कृति होगी, कॉन्गो देश के जो वहाँ के लोकल होते हैं वो कैसे ज़िंदगी जीते, इसके बारे में आपको समझना पड़ेगा। आयुर्वेदा, सिद्धा, ये जो यूनानी, ये जो पद्धतियाँ थी, इनके साथ फिर से जुड़ना पड़ेगा, और तभी हम यहाँ से आज जो एक छोटी सी झलक जो दिखाई कोविड-19 ने, उससे भी भयंकर बीमारियां आ सकती है। सो यस, थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर कोशी फॉर दैट। लेट अस मूव टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 if you're okay.
Fine.
Because that is a long one, and I'm going to give you a lot of time for that. And that question is,
thank you.
Your immunity nutrition chart was appreciated worldwide. Could you elaborate more for the viewers?
Thank you very much. Actually, there are so many terms when you combine modern medicine with traditional medicine into holistic medicine. There are so many terms, so many, what can I say? There are no terms for it. There are no words for it. But I will try. I will try and elaborate further. Dr. Savera, could you put the immunity chart on the screen, please?
Sure. I will put that up, and I have you also on the screen. Okay.
No, the one before this.
One before this. Okay, let me pull this up. Oh, yeah. This is the one?
That's correct.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Actually, they are both the same. The one is a bigger one. See, I had produced this immunity chart, and the upper half is a positive immune nutrition, and the lower half is a negative immune nutrition. In fact, I think the screen is not covering the bottom points. Okay, we talked about sugar, milk being negative immune nutrition. All antibiotics, all drugs on the pharmacy store is negative immune nutrition. All animal products are negative immune nutrition. Overcooked food is zero nutrition. And then you go on to the positive nutrition. The commonest question asked was, how about yogurt, doctor? So I mean, yogurt is again animal milk, but I have to answer that question. Dr. Savera, are you with me?
Yes. I was just making clear that your chart is more clear now. I pulled out all those things.
That's fine. That's fine. So I shall spend a minute or two on
Sure,
yogurt.
sure,
Okay.
please.
See, yogurt is entirely the milk, and it has all the negative nutrition that milk offers. However, how do you make yogurt? Yogurt is made by putting lactobacillus, which is a friendly probiotic bacteria for the upper GI in particular. And the entire GI system. Now, over 12 hours, the milk is teeming with lactobacillus. So there is so much good friendly bacteria. So when I make this chart, everybody who is taking a negative nutrition, most of the positive nutrition offsets the negative nutrition. It is a combination of the whole chart that everybody is taking. Okay, in general, one should take at least 70% of the top half and 30% of the bottom half. So now, coming back to yogurt, yogurt has such a large amount of lactobacillus, which is a probiotic. Okay, actually, when you go deep into natural medicine, probiotic is really not the answer. We have to use a term called prebiotic. Okay, all vegetables and the higher positive nutrition, as you go on into the lowly mushrooms and spirulina, they are all prebiotics. That is, they within a week of taking, they produce the friendly bacteria by providing an environment for the friendly bacteria. They are called prebiotics, a term not used in modern medicine. Okay, so the goodness of yogurt is in the probiotic bacteria only. Otherwise, it is negative nutrition as a whole. The other question that was asked to me was, I did mention that way high above is intermittent fasting, above the tonics. I presume that everybody who is now seeing this chart has listened to your earlier talk. I presume that. Okay, so now above the tonics comes intermittent fasting. So I shall spend a minute on intermittent fasting. There is no way I could get across to the viewer, to the listener, through a term. So I used is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting for the common person is fasting for once a week or once in 10 days. But let me just explain to you what I meant by intermittent fasting. Okay, now, let me tell you, when we are all in current world, we eat 3 times a day, and we are all in an insulin mode of life. Okay, we are on an insulin mode. Insulin mode means we have eaten and our sugar levels have gone up, and insulin is produced by the pancreas to keep our blood sugars in the normal range. Okay, we are all in an insulin mode of life. But when we fast, what happens is, the insulin starts going down as our sugars go down, and then the insulin production stops. At that time, the pancreas has a major hormone called glucagon. We go into a glucagon mode. The glucagon takes over. I hope you're with me. In fact, 80% of the pancreas or more is for producing glucagon. And the beta cells which produce insulin is only a very small part of the pancreas. Now, when glucagon comes into play, we go into a state of alkalinity. We go into a state where sugar is got from our fat, from our liver, and there is gluconeogenesis from the entire body. At that time, we also, all the hormones in the body, the growth hormone, the thyroid hormone, the adrenal, they are all produced. The body is in a state of celebration. Okay, now, let me tell you again, when somebody is fasting, say I start fasting from 6 a.m. around 10 a.m. 10 बजे का टाइम में बहुत भूख लगता है. अरे मैं क्या करता है, मैं फास्टिंग तो बहुत मुश्किल है. The same thing happens in a marathon also. Supposing I am doing a 10-kilometer run, at the 2-kilometer stage, everybody, even the Olympic runner, you reach a situation, the same situation in fasting. It is called hitting the wall. In marathon terms, it's called I hit the wall in the first kilometer, or I hit the wall, which was not too bad. It is that moment in time when the insulin mode is switching to the glucagon mode. Mm-hmm. It is a slow changeover, okay? And the body, once you hit the wall and you go to the second phase of the marathon, it is a bliss. You keep on running. And fasting is also a bliss after that 3rd hour, 4th hour, when you feel you go through that period, and then you're in glucagon mode. Okay. Now, we should all be in glucagon mode at all times. That means we should eat only half full. You understand?
Yes.
Stop when your food is half full. You never go into a big insulin mode. You stay in a state of glucagon mode. That is a state of alkalinity and bliss. Okay, once you do that, it is very addicting. Why? That is why marathons are very addicting. You look for those situations. After you hit the wall, you hit that bliss. You hit an area, when you meditate for a long time, you go into a higher level of meditation. The same thing is achieved in fasting and in marathon running. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Koshi.
These were the common questions. Yes.
I would like to add, just to support what you said about fasting and how you should eat half of your food, whatever you feel hungry like, is exactly what is mentioned in Ayurveda in a shlok called Dvo Bhago Puryati Anyai Toya Nekam Prapuryat. Means if your plate is divided into 4 parts, or like your stomach is divided into 4 parts, 2 parts should be food, 1 part for water, and 1 part should be empty, so that your food digests properly. This is very clearly mentioned in Ayurveda. So I'm just supporting you. Okay, great. Please continue.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So actually the body is in a celebration mood when you fast, and we should be in a permanent state of this fasting stage in our lives. And that is what takes you, and your immune system is at top at this stage. And this is not happening in communities or in individuals or in countries as a general, and they go on into a negative immune state. That is what we are seeing at the moment. Okay, I think I will stop with that for the immune nutrition for the time being. There is lots and lots we can go into for each of these, but we can go on to the next slide, Dr. Savera.
Yeah, I'll move to the next slide. Yeah, here you have put a triangle. Let me push you on let me put you in the center of the triangle. Okay, now that's good. Now you are in the center. Okay, please now continue.
Dr. Savera, I remind you and I remind all the viewers, I know nothing much, I am nothing much, but I have thought about these things a lot, so I'm just sharing with you. Thank you very much.
Please.
Now, I will tell you, I did keep on saying, when we go, just think back to the positive part of my immunity chart. Everything in the positive part is alkaline food. Okay, so let us start with the left bottom of the triangle. Alkalinity, and then on the right side you have immunity, which is the talk of the hour, and longevity. They are all equally important and they are all interrelated. Okay. Now, what is alkalinity? I will tell you. Okay, the body pH for its very fine performance should have a pH of 7.4. Okay, and our body is always working hard to maintain the pH at 7.4. In fact, if the pH goes down to below 7, it is incompatible with life. By 6.9, you will be gasping for air, and even with you will be looking for a ventilator to give oxygen. But so alkalinity is very important. It is unfortunate that modern medicine does not consider this as a core point. And in fact, it's not even mentioned in our whole medical studies. I'm very sorry to say. Now, in alkalinity, what happens is, it is not an alkalinity of the body alone. An alkaline body maintains an alkaline mind and maintains an immunity that is very, very happy. When people ask me, how can a spot of ginger and a spot of garlic and half a lemon suddenly improve the immune status? How is it possible? I will tell you how. I will tell you, I told you the body has to have a pH of 7.4 to be absolutely happy with everything working coherently and in communication with each other, and immunity is tops. Now, when I will put like this, when our alkalinity goes down, our own immune system responds easily with inflammatory responses. In fact, that is what is happening in the current stage. When our immune system is incompetent, it allows the virus I'm talking of the COVID virus now, into the alveolus, and instead of producing antibodies, and we are taking a long time, and in our inability to produce the antibody, we produce a gross inflammatory reaction, which all happens when the body is going down to the acidic pH range. Okay, the inflammatory reaction which occurs in the joints to other dengue fever and things like that are all because of a loss of alkalinity. So what is happening here, to put in very simple terms, we can't call an immune system as a strong immune system. It is a competent immune system that we want. Okay, it has no relation to your body size or your body weight. The immune system is totally different. Okay, I will compare it with a swimmer. Okay, a swimmer is swimming in a swimming pool. Okay, a good swimmer will be like a fish. He will cause no ripples at all. But an incompetent swimmer will produce so much splashing about and finally drown in the water. That is what is happening in the inflammatory reaction. When the pH is not alkaline, it is on the acidic range, and the immunity is unable to respond, you produce an inflammatory response. And that is what is happening, and that is what is killing. The COVID virus is entering. It likes the respiratory mucosa. It is probably microaerophilic. It likes little bit of oxygen, so it is going into the lungs. Had it been anaerobic, it would have gone into the colon and settled down there and caused some diarrhea and then gone away. But it just wants to stay, and that is its area where it likes. That is all it is doing. What is killing us is our incompetent immune system coming up with this inflammatory reaction, and we are not able to cope with it. And being the lungs, we are not able to sustain life. Now, going back to alkalinity, when your body is alkaline, I'm saying a lot of things now. I hope I'm not confusing people.
No, don't
I'm
worry.
okay, Dr. Savera.
Yeah, absolutely fine. I'm going to translate. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you very much. In an alkaline body, only an alkaline body can have an alkaline mind. Mind is our thoughts. What is an alkaline mind? An alkaline mind, I will go into a bit more detail in the next slide. An alkaline mind is an all-inclusive. There is nothing called me and you. There is nothing called ego. An alkaline mind sustains everything. An alkaline mind is earth conscious. It knows very well that I came from earth, I go back to earth. That earth consciousness comes only in an alkaline mind. An acidic mind is jealous. It is jealous. It is selfish. It is only things of your own family or your own kids or just you and you alone and your bank account or whatever. An alkaline mind is totally the other end. Okay. Now, and it is again related to immunity. Okay. An alkaline mind gives top immunity. So in putting it in another way, a selfish, jealous man will have a low immunity. Okay, they are all interrelated. I will come in the next slide to longevity. Maybe you can translate now, and then we will go on to the next slide.
Yeah, let me translate and you can remain in the triangle. मैंने अभी डॉक्टर कोशी को इस ट्रायंगल में रखा है क्योंकि उन्होंने ही बनाया हुआ, उन्हीं के चित्र से है और उनको अंदर डाल दिया है मैंने, ये बताने के लिए कि उनका जो कहना है कि अगर आप लंबी उम्र चाहते हो, एकदम जितनी लंबी उम्र चाहते हो, ये जो नीचे का बेसलाइन है ये पिरामिड की तरह उतना स्ट्रांग रहेगा, उतना आपकी लंबाई ऊंचाई बढ़ेगी. समझ में आया? तो आपकी एल्कलिनिटी का मतलब यह है कि आपका जो खून है, ये खून 7.4 pH का होना चाहिए. सही मायने में ये अल्कलाइन होता है. उससे नीचे होगा, अगर कभी गलती से वो 7 के नीचे गया भी तो आपको सांस लेने के लिए तकलीफ हो सकती है, आप इतनी हालत खराब हो सकती है. तो यहाँ पे आपकी बीमारियां शुरू हो जाती है. और ये बीमारियां तब होती है क्योंकि जहां शरीर एसिडिक हो गया, जहां उसमें पित्त आ गया तो बीमारी भी आ गई, सूजन आ गई, दर्द आ गया, ये सब चीजें हो जाती है. और एक न्योता जाता है इस दूसरी दुनिया को, ये जो बाहर की दुनिया की, यहाँ पे आ जाओ, हमें हमारे पे अटैक करो. यही चीज हो रही है आज. जो व्यक्ति जिसका शरीर एसिडिक है उसने न्योता दिया हुआ है वायरस को कि आओ और हमें अटैक करो. और यही चीज जो अल्कलाइन बॉडी में ही देखो, जिसका शरीर अल्कलाइन रहेगा उसका मन जो शरीर के अंदर रहता है, जो पनपता अंदर है, वो भी अल्कलाइन रहेगा। तो ये मन के अल्कलाइन और एसिडिक होने के बारे में डॉक्टर ईपन कोशी का बहुत ही बेहतरीन सोच है। ये कहते हैं कि मन के दो पहलू होते हैं। एक एसिडिक मतलब जो ईर्ष्या, जलन, मेरा तेरा, ये जो बंटवारा करता है, जो काटने का काम, जो एसिड का काम होता है ना, एसिड का काम होता है पचाना, तोड़ना, मरोड़ना, फोड़ना, यही काम ये जो एसिडिक बॉडी में रहने वाला मन वही करेगा। और जो अल्कलाइन है उसका काम है, अल्कलाइन का काम है जोड़ना, मिलाना, सबको एक करना। और यही मन जब एक शरीर होता है जिसका अल्कलाइन शरीर होता है, उसके मन में आता है, और वो हम समाज में एक साथ लेना, सबको एक करना। तो ये जो अल्कलाइन मन है, मेरे हिसाब से उसको अगर सिंपल वर्ड में करा जाए तो ऑल काइंड मन है। मतलब मन सच में बहुत दयालु हो जाता है फिर उस पीरियड में, सबके बारे में सोचना होता है, और इसी के बेसिस पे आपकी लंबी उम्र का राज खुल जाता है। तो अल्कलाइन और अल्कनिटी आपकी चाबी है। ओके, सो आई हैव ट्रांसलेटेड दैट। नाउ यू वांट टू गो ऑन द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड?
यस, धन्यवाद। हम नेक्स्ट स्लाइड को जाएंगे।
Oh wow, that was good. So this is your next
Thank you very
slide.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Dhanyavad, Dr. Savera. See, just like I made the immunity nutrition chart, I have made the acidic and alkaline angle chart. Okay. The acidic is a red chart where I will again tell you something. Supposing I will put you in the picture again. Supposing today I have taken my blood sugar and say it is 75. I go and drink one bottle of sugary drink with 20 spoons of sugar in it. I take the drink. After half an hour, I check again. It is still 75 or 76. Does that mean that this sugar is okay for me? No. The number 75, 76 not important. It is my body is training so hard. My kidneys, my insulin, my pancreas, my entire body is training so hard to maintain the blood sugar at 75. Okay. For example, I can have a pH of 7.4, but my body may be at the verge of death. It's trying so hard. So that is why, in medicine, you look at blood sugar levels. It is not important. I will tell you one more example. Say, Sachin Tendulkar is on 70 runs. Okay. There is 15 balls left. Will he get to his century or not? Okay. Now, we do not know how he is feeling. Is he comfortable at 70 runs? Is it on a hot, humid day in Wankhede Stadium? Or it is a cool evening in Eden Gardens in Calcutta? If he is comfortable, he will easily make it. So the number is not what is important. It is how hard the body is training. I hope I've made that point clear. Okay.
Yes.
Now, yes. So that is very important. That is why when you look at, you don't look at the patient. You just look at the numbers and say, but you have to see the patient and see how the body is. Without that, you can't make any assumptions on numbers. That's the point I'm trying to say. Now, when we are acidic, the pH of the body is very dynamic. But overall, when we are acidic, that is the red part, when we go very deep down, that is when the body has very inflammatory, all the inflammatory problems of the bowel, of the joints, of allergies, and criminal behaviors of the mind, selfish thoughts, they are all in this acidic range. And as you go up on the alkaline, I will talk, it is fascinating to see what will happen. Now, let us go on to the next slide, Dr. Savera.
Yeah. So just to add on what you said,
yes.
See, in Ayurveda, I am an Ayurveda physician, so I like to endorse, something in Ayurveda. Ahar also, the food in Ayurveda is said to be of three types: Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. Okay, so Sattva means the more with the alkaline, and Rajasic means the acidic, and the Tamasic means really the bad one, that is really the bacteria and all those things have taken over. So yes, and exactly similar to the food that has the type is your mind. So your mind is Sattva, Raja and Tama, the three different types of mind also. So actually what Ayurveda believes is what food you eat will nourish that type of mind. Simple.
That's correct.
Absolutely. So great. So we move forward and we go to the next slide. Okay, next slide. Yeah, you have done something. Okay.
Yeah. Dr. Savera, here I have drawn a circle. Okay.
Yeah.
This is where I believe the world is now. The current status of the world, of all the peoples of the world. Okay, we have individuals, communities, nations as together. It's a combination of acidic people and fairly alkaline people. Now, as we go up the circle, when you go up on the top of the alkaline, those people, they do not have the acidic symptoms of the body or the mind. They will not make any hospital visits. They are not really needing a hospital service at all. In fact, they may be living a drug-free life, the people on top. That is what alkalinity does to you. And they will always be thinking of not exclusivity, inclusivity. Everybody is the same for them. Okay, they are beyond the realms of their own family and their own countries. They are people of Mother Earth. Okay, so that is where the world is right now. There are a lot of people who are hospital dependent and who don't even understand why they are so. And all they need is to go up the alkaline chart. Now we will move on to the next slide, please, Dr. Savera.
Let me explain this in Hindi. This is very important.
Yes. Yes.
ये जो चार्ट में डॉक्टर कोशी ने जो बताया है, ये बहुत पेंसिल की तरह है. जो नीचे नोक वाले पार्ट है, जो एसिडिक है, इसमें अगर आप देखोगे तो यहाँ पे और उन्होंने जो सर्कल बनाया और कुछ हद तक जो ऊपर का पार्ट है, यहाँ पे अल्कलाइन और एसिडिक किस्म के लोग आज के डेट में अवेलेबल है दुनिया में. और यहीं पे आज की जो परिस्थिति है, इसके ऊपर जब इस सर्कल के ऊपर वाले इसमें जाएंगे हम आगे, तो वहां पे जो है पूरा जो हेल्थ का स्टेटस ही चेंज हो रहा है. और हेल्थ का स्टेटस चेंज होते होते मन का भी स्टेटस हो रहा है. तो ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट चार्ट है. मैं आप लोगों के सबके लिए ये अवेलेबल करूंगा उनके परमिशन से. सो वी गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. या ओके, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. सॉरी. या
I now the world can go up or go down. If we go up, I will tell you what happens, and this is what I think we are going up to. We have to go up. Otherwise, if we go down, we are going into self-extinction. As the immunity goes down, more viruses will come, and we are going into self-extinction. Really. Now, if we go up, and that is what I think what we are doing. Okay, when we reach the top half of this circle, okay, hospitals will cease to exist because there will not be any ailments as we see it now. Yes, as alkalinity goes up, hospitals will cease to exist. And minds, I think there will be no religions too. Religions will all go for a toss. Everybody will start becoming earth consciousness. And whatever is taught in all the religions, that will be taken. That is what will be followed. But there won't be religions as such. And everybody will see as one world, and as Mother Earth is what governs our life. We will. At this time also, I think a few things will happen. I think animals will take first place. We will start looking after them. We will know they are also the children of the same Mother Earth. Animal rights will be first. They come before us. Okay. And needless to say, it will be a different sort of life. People will move away from concrete buildings, and they will look for places where there is vegetation, where there is a water body, and where they can be closer to Mother Earth. This is what the alkalinity, and it is just a state of mind, and then you move towards Earth as the alkalinity goes up.
ये अभी जो बताया उन्होंने बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ बताई. जैसे ही हमारा जो शरीर का क्षार खत्म होने लगेगा, कम होने लगेगा, एसिडिटी कम होगी, पित्त कम हो जाएगा, और हमारे शरीर में ये अल्कलिनिटी बढ़ेगी हमारे आहार से, तो हमारे विचारों में भी बदलाव आएगा. विचारों में बदलाव आते ही हम ये ऊपर की तरफ जाएंगे. काफ़ी लोगों को ये चार्ट दिख नहीं रहा है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, आप अभी सुन लो. आपके बाद इस चार्ट में मैं आपको इसको डाउनलोड करने के लिए दूंगा. लेकिन अभी सुनने का इंपॉर्टेंस क्यों है? क्योंकि जैसे ही आप ऊपर जाओगे इसके, तो आपको समझेगा कि आदमी ही बदल जाएगा. आदमी, हॉस्पिटल्स खत्म हो जाएंगे, डॉक्टर्स नहीं होंगे, लोग निसर्ग के साथ बहुत ज्यादा नजदीक से जुड़ेंगे. कंक्रीट का जंगल छोड़ के वो असली जंगल में रहना शुरू करेंगे. वो जानवरों के साथ ज्यादा प्रेम के साथ रहना शुरू करेंगे, प्रायोरिटी उनको देंगे. पूरी दुनिया बदल जाएगी. शायद जो ये हम लोग जो धर्म और धर्म के नाम पे अलग अलग बर्ताव करते, ये पूरा बदल जाएगा. लोग हर धर्म को एक ही धर्म से जानेंगे, मानव धर्म को मानेंगे, इस संसार को मानेंगे, और ये बहुत बेहतरीन होगा. और डॉक्टर ईपन कोशी का देखो कितना कॉन्फिडेंस है. ये कहते हैं कि ये आपके सिर्फ खुराक से, अल्कलाइन करने से खुद ब खुद बाकी सब चीजें हो जाएगी. Okay, great. So I go to the next slide.
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah, here I am.
Yes, and Dr. Savera, I'm also saying whatever I am saying is possible in this present time in our own lives. In our own lives, possible. Now we have come to the top. Okay, the top circle. I would like to say, at this time, I remind you again, we are totally alkaline. At this time, I think this was the time of Vedic times, when Vyasan wrote the Mahabharata. He and those people at that time were in this circle. Okay, at this time we are so earth conscious that we know that our immune system is communicating with everything around us. Okay, I will just without confusing the viewers, I will just put 2 or 3 chemicals into the picture. Okay, there is a chemical present in all vegetables called organic germanium. It is in very minute quantity in the normal vegetables, but in higher quantities in some mushrooms like cordyceps, like the reishi mushroom, like some of the low forest mushrooms. They have a higher amount of organic germanium. Organic germanium allows an electrochemical communication between the plants. Okay, when we take these vegetables, it restores all the communication between our own cells. Okay, when all our cells are communicating, we live youthful and we live long. We lose our youthfulness when the communication between our cells are lost. Okay, now as you go up in alkalinity, and as our own content of organic germanium increases, we will be in a subconscious way, we will be communicating with animals, with plants in an electrochemical way. But like you will see and you will be able to know the communication. At this point in time, most of what Vyasan wrote in Mahabharata or in our epics, we will know that they were not myths. They are not mythology. They were all true, and they can happen again only if we reach that stage, and it is very possible. I also feel that when we reach the top there, we postpone death for sure, and we invite death only when we want. When we have lived to the maximum and we will not fall ill at all, at that time we say, we want to go back to Mother Earth. Mother Earth, we want to. You've been, with your gravitational force, every day you have been reminding me that you love me. And now I want to come back to you. And that is when death will occur. And that can happen only at this top level of alkalinity. I will put you in again. Don't think at this alkaline time we are in any way. Our brain is so acute. Our immune system is so acute. For example, when Mahabharata was written, there were almost 20,000 verses. There was no software. There was no hardware. It was just by word of mouth. The people at those times had this level of alkalinity and clarity of mind that they could pass it on and on and on. And right now, is it possible to memorize 20,000 verses? Possible only if we reach this level. And I also feel it is very easy to reach a longevity of 120 years or more when you reach at this level. We can double our current longevity, and we postpone death and we die when we want to. I don't know whether I have confused or I have gone too much, but Dr. Savera, these are my thoughts.
No, you have not confused. You have actually, what you have laid down is a very important foundation. Let me explain this in Hindi for the people. A lot of audiences in Hindi also. जो अभी उन्होंने कहा ये बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है, बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है. जो उन्होंने ये चार्ट बनाई है, इसकी ऊपर की जो सर्कल बनाया है, वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए हमारे आहार विहारों को बदलते हुए हम जब एल्कलाइन करेंगे, और ये उन्होंने ये बहुत क्लियरली मेंशन किया कि ये, मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूं कि आने वाले भविष्य में होगा, ये बोल रहे कि अभी यही जिंदगी में, यही सांसें जब हम ले रहे हैं हमारे सामने ये हो सकता है. इसके लिए कोई आने वाला भविष्य नहीं हम बात कर रहे, हम अभी की बात कर रहे हैं. और ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ये जो उन्होंने बताया कि ये जो ऊपर का चार्ट का ऊपर का पार्ट था, ये वो जमाना था जब पुराने ऋषि मुनि जो भारतीय संस्कृति के थे, जैसे व्यास हो गए, जो महाभारत लिखा उन्होंने, 20-20 हजार श्लोकों की इतनी महाकाव्य लिखा उन्होंने, याद किया। ये हाथ पेन पेपर से नहीं लिखते थे, ये सिर्फ सोच के ये अपने अंदर याद करके इसको बताते थे। और ये बहुत ज़रूरी है आपको ये समझना कि आपका जैसे ही शरीर अल्कलाइन हो जाता है, आपका शरीर जैसे ही ये हो जाता है, ये पूरी तरह बदल जाता है, आपके विचारों को बदल देता है, आपकी क्षमता को बदल देता है, आपकी उम्र को बदल देता है, सब कुछ बदल देता है और आप उस स्थिति में पहुंच सकते हो। ये बहुत बड़ा स्टेटमेंट है, लेकिन मैं भी उसको सपोर्ट करता हूं कि जब मौत आपके पास आके आपकी जान नहीं लेके जाएगी, आपके पास उतना अधिकार होगा, जब जान देनी है तब दे सकते हो। और ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। इसीलिए जो हमारा महामृत्युंजय मंत्र जो है वो भी बड़ा ही यहाँ पे सिनोनिम है, अच्छी तरह मैच हो सकता है, जिसमें ये कहा गया है कि मुझे उस ककड़ी की तरह सुखा देना, मुझे उस ककड़ी की तरह सुखा देना कि जब मौत आए तो वो जब लेके जाए मेरी जान तो मुझे पता ना चले। ये बहुत बड़ी स्टेटमेंट है कि जब मौत आए तो कोई एहसास ना हो, ना दुख हो इस धरती से छोड़ने का। ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज बताई उन्होंने, और ये सिर्फ अल्कलिनिटी की वजह से ये पॉसिबल है, और ये इस सिचुएशन में भी पॉसिबल है। तो और उन्होंने ऑर्गेनिक जर्मेनियम की बात की। उन्होंने ये बताया कि ऐसे मशरूम्स होते हैं, ऐसे स्पीशीज है जो सिंपल प्लांट्स होते हैं जो जंगल में पाए जाते हैं, ये बेसिकली अपने अंदर जो ऑर्गेनिक जर्मेनियम होते हैं उसके बेसिस पे वो आजू बाजू सब पेड़ों से यहाँ से वहाँ से बातें करते हैं, ये इम्यूनिटी अपनी बनाए रखते हैं, जो कम्युनिटी इम्यूनिटी रहती है पूरी जंगल की वो बनाए रखते हैं, बातें करते हैं। तो ऐसे भी कुछ ऐसे वनस्पतियाँ हैं, कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो हम रोज लेने के बाद हमारे अंदर भी ऐसी कुछ स्थिति पैदा हो सकती है अल्कलिनिटी की वजह से, जब हम भी हमारे इर्द गिर्द के वातावरण के साथ बातें कर सकते हैं, समझ पाएंगे उनकी जो बातें, शब्दों के बियॉन्ड रहेगा ये बातें। और ये बहुत बड़ी चीज़ बताई, ये केमिकल की बात बताई इन्होंने, ये केमिकल मैसेजेस है, ये मुंह वाली बात नहीं है, शब्दों वाली बात नहीं है, ये केमिकल बातें। So great, Dr. Koshi, I think you have laid the foundation of the importance of alkaline food in the diet, and how that changes the whole consciousness of a person, and how it can transform not only that individual but through that individual the whole society around, and through the society is getting transformed in this way. I'm sure the world will be much more beautiful place than ever. Doctor, we need to I need to pull up one good Dr. Sanjay Gupta is a great celebrity doctor in US, and he has something to say. I just want to pull up one small interview, if you don't mind, just a minute interview of his on the screen.
Sure.
And then we go to the third question. Okay.
Sure.
Dr. Koshi, I wanted to endorse, basically Dr. Gupta wanted to tell the same thing that you tell: avoid processed food, avoid your sugars, practice some kind of visualization that you'll live longer, practice meditation, practice your faith, whatever it is, because these all contribute into your living longer. So I just wanted to endorse what you say, because I just don't want that a single person talking. There is a community of like-minded people talking the same thing and speaking the same language. We are singing the same song in a chorus. Okay, great. So that brings us to a situation where we are on question number 3. And this is one very important question. What is your take on the vaccine? Because everybody is talking right now about vaccine. The vaccine is going to come and everything is going to be all right. So please throw some light on this.
Dr. Savera, thank you very much. Bahut dhanyawad for that question. I will tell you something. Okay. Let us put the what is being told. Let it all be put aside. Right? Mother Earth has given us birth on this planet. It's a great opportunity. Do you think Mother Earth has conditioned us, saying to live on this planet, at 3 months of age you must get a vaccine from that company and take. At 6 months of age you must take vaccine from that company and take. It surely cannot be true. It cannot be true. However, I will take my take on the vaccines, and I start off by saying vaccines are man-made. Okay, anything that is man-made has its flaws, because we know nothing at all. We know nothing much at all. We are in this huge intelligence that we see around us. Okay, so now when you give a vaccine, okay, First of all, you have to have an intact immune system to produce antibody to the vaccine. Okay, to begin with. Okay, if your immune system is incompetent, even the vaccine will not work. Okay, now that is why. For example, we have many vaccines that are less than 50% effective for a number of reasons. But however, what we do not think is, everybody, every modern doctor, especially in the West, is practicing defensive medicine. Have you third month vaccine taken, 6-month vaccine taken? That is all. They have to make sure it's been taken and ticked. Otherwise, they are in trouble. They don't think, where does this vaccine come from? What are the preservatives used? What are the chemicals in it? This child is at 4 years old and he's got autism, or is very lethargic, or has an attention deficit disorder, which should not happen. Nobody else in the family has. Has it something to do with the chemicals in the vaccine? We do not know. Vaccines are man-made. Okay, now I will tell you again. Mother Earth is vaccinating us daily. I will tell you how. Daily. Okay, for example, I will go back to Kerala. Okay, in Kerala we have the monsoon rain. It starts off, the southwest monsoon starts off with Kerala and then goes up to Goa and Mumbai higher up after a few weeks. Usually on the 31st of May or June 1st, we have the first monsoon rain, and the first monsoon rain is a great sight to behold. It's a sight of celebration where you thank Mother Earth. You're so thankful for that rain. Now, if you go and take a bath, stand in the rain, in that rain you have in the dust all the viruses, all the bacteria that have mutated that season. And you might get a small fever in the evening, but you have vaccinated yourself for the whole season. That is the vaccination that Mother Earth wants you to go, enjoy the rain and vaccinate yourself. Okay, we all, if I go to a new town, the first thing that I should do is go to the pipe, don't buy mineral water. Go to the pipe and just take, maybe it is not meant for drinking, but take 2 spoons of the water and take it in. You have vaccinated yourself for the vaccine, for the viruses of that town. Cleanliness is godliness, but too much of it and your immunity suffers. So, immune nutrition has to upgrade your immunity, keep your immunity tops, and Mother Earth vaccinates you all the time. We should not depend on man-made vaccines. Okay, man-made vaccines, the vaccination world will say that is the only way to produce herd immunity when you have many people vaccinated and you have antibody levels. But however, they have their own flaws. They may work, but we have to depend on our immunity and be close to Earth and have our own vaccines every day when we are close to Earth. So that is the answer. The answer now is in immune nutrition and immune positive lifestyle, Dr. Savera. You will agree with that, and you will know more than me about the lifestyle which promotes immunity. That is the need for the hour than depending on man-made things.
Yeah, but Dr. Koshi, here I have a thing. I really appreciate modern science when they have won the war against smallpox. They are trying to battle through vaccination, polio, and they're trying to eradicate all these things. So on one side they are successful, but as you said, immune nutrition also plays a very important role. And it is so while they do this, and they're going to keep on doing this because that's how the government bodies work. And I believe to be equipped to even be vaccinated with something, you should have a body that can be capable for them to run that little test or to set in that immunity within
That's
a body.
correct.
Yeah. So I definitely
That's
agree.
correct.
We are not, I and you would totally agree that we are not against these government programs. We are just saying that a child who is weak, who probably cannot even take in that vaccine, you are not even
That's
understanding his health status, and you are going to vaccinate him. You're going to put him. It's like putting a weak person
That's correct.
into a fight with Mike Tyson. Oh, he's going to be one knocked out and
That's
gone,
correct. That's
So I totally agree with that, and that's a fantastic take. Let me translate that in Hindi. इनका कहना बहुत बेहतरीन है कि ये जो वैक्सीन के बारे में मैंने उनसे सवाल पूछा, तो ये कहते हैं कि वैक्सीन जो है तो ये धरती हमको देती है। जब बारिश होती है, जब केरला में बारिश होती है, जब पहली बारिश गिरती है, तो इतने बैक्टीरिया वायरसेस जो बैठे हुए थे शांत, जैसे ही पानी गिर गया हवा में निकल जाते हैं, और उस पीरियड में इतने लोग बीमार पड़ते हैं। लेकिन वो बीमारी नहीं है, वो बीमारी में देखो शाम को लोगों को बुखार आता है, 2-3 दिन बुखार रहते हैं और फिर वो ठीक हो जाते हैं। उस पीरियड में एक्चुअली नेचर ने उनके लिए वैक्सीनेशन कर दिया था। जितने बारिशें वो जिएगा उतना वो उम्र से स्ट्रांग होते जाएगा। देखते देखते आने वाले उम्र में 30-40 की उम्र में उसको बारिशें होगी, लेकिन वो बीमार नहीं पड़ेगा, क्योंकि वो ऑलरेडी हर साल हर बारिश में वो वैक्सीनेटेड होता था अलग अलग ट्रेड से। तो ये जो है मतलब स्वच्छता अपने जगह पे होनी चाहिए, लेकिन हद से ज्यादा स्वच्छता ये ना कर दे कि कहीं आपको बीमारी से इतना दूर कर दे कि आपको जब बीमारी छोटी सी भी हो जाए उसका भयंकर आपको खामियाना भुगतना पड़े। Yes, I think you summarized it very well. I think your talks with you can never be short. It's already an hour, and I think we will be continuing these things. I would really like to have you again.